I just wanted to show you the new little envelopes that I've been working on. I came across a lady, and I can't remember her name right off the top of my head. I think it was Gayle, I can't pronounce her last name. I'll link it down below. Agostinelli or something like that. And she was making these, what she calls faux front envelopes. And this is just an envelope, but she showed how to do it all, and so I just played a little bit with it, and I made a couple, and I just wanted to kind of show you what I had done. What I did was I took just a regular envelope, and you can take any size, doesn't really matter. I had these really pretty cards. I had bought them a couple weeks back at Tuesday morning and had shown them here on the channel. And I thought, what am I going to do with all of those? Because they're all sea life, and they're all exactly like this with the octopus on them. And I bought them because I like octopuses, and they were pretty. So I decided I would use them on this little project, on this project. So the first thing I did was I cut the card right along this edge right here. And I'll show you how to do it, but I'm just kind of giving you a little once over. Keep saying, sorry. This is a sticker, believe it or not, from Hobby Lobby, I believe. I think I got it in the big sale that they were having of things, and it's actually kind of resin hard of some sort. So I use that as a little tuck here. And all it does is it just tucks behind. And so when this opens up, there is, it's like a little, this is just a little cute thing. I was going to make it a little tuck spot, but I don't know. I decided not to. I just thought it was cuter that way. I'm kind of thinking I might add another one here so it folds out again, but it's getting kind of thick, so I don't know. This first one is just another piece of the card. This is the back part of the card, and I just kind of burned it to make it look older. This is just a printout from Pinterest. I thought it'd be a cute little add-on. This is those rolls of tape from Paper Studio, and I just matched them up. You can see, so they kind of look like planks. I thought it was kind of cute, so I did that. Now this is also tucked. Sorry about the light here, I got my hand in the way. It tucks behind that also, and it opens up like this. And I put a little tag here. Now I have not put the little tassel on it, but I'm going to use some, where is it? I just have, oh, here it is. I'm going to use some of this gauzy material, excuse me, that I have, and make a little tassel out of it. Thought that would be kind of cute. I haven't decided whether I'm going to stain it with some blue or something to kind of make it match, but we'll see. I don't like this. I wish I had not used this tape. I don't know. On the picture now, seeing it, I don't like it at all. But I wanted to cover up the joints that I had made. I used white, and I should have covered it with this so it would all match, and it would have looked really nice. So the next one I do, I probably will. This was kind of my first trial and see how it goes. There's a little tag tuck here, and again, it doesn't have its tag on it yet. This is a picture I found on Pinterest. Just printed it off and stuck it on the front here. This is just some gauze, medical gauze that I kind of took and dyed with my Distress inks. This flips up, and then I haven't finished here or here yet, so I thought we'd kind of do that together. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover all of that, because when I try to pull it off, it tears. So actually, the one time this glitter washi really sticks good was to a project I don't want it on anymore. So I'm probably going to try and cover all of this up with a piece of paper, and then put a little slip here so you can stick a couple of different little items in it. Now let me find you the other one that I made. It's right here. I used some, this was the very first one I made, actually. This is the second one, so I got a little bit more carried away with what I was doing with it, and flaps and flips and what have you. Sorry. But this one is made out of the Michaels Value Pack with the llamas on it. And I used just a little tag here, folded it in half, and made a tab to seal it up. And you could also use Velcro if you wanted to. This is hard to do with one hand. It works real easy when you have both hands. Should have put this on the tripod, but I wasn't planning on doing this much. There we go. Exact same premise. I just took some card, decided how wide I wanted it, how wide I wanted my flap. I made this a little pocket over here. Use this hand so the light And these are just 2 little tabs of the material, the paper that I cut out. These are out of, I think it's a Stampin' Up. No, let me see. It's an EK. It's an EK. And I just used that little bow and the bird there and punched out a couple out of the material scraps and made little tab holders out of them. Thought those were kind of cute. And a little pocket here. And then it flips open. And I made a pocket here. This is one of the little things on it. It was just kind of a funny shape, and I thought, I'll be funny. Stuck that in there as a little place to write. This is a little flip up, and then on the flip up I made another little tag, and I put a tiny tag on top of it, and it's not a tuck or anything. It's just kind of a cute little decoration. I think I'm going to put like maybe a little llama or something on it. I have some little stickers that I'm probably going to add to it as I go along. Now down here, I put a big pocket on, and I put a big tag in it. And in hindsight, I should have cut it off about here, which would have been perfect. But it's okay. I used some llama, of the llama material, good grief, my mouth won't work today. I used some of the llama paper on this one, which I like much better than the white. This paper is one-sided, so that does make it a little bit more difficult. But it worked out okay. And I used green distress ink on it. And you can see here where I missed. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. I didn't realize that that was cut off that much. But you know, this was the first one. You could also, if you wanted to, make this a little pocket over here. I just didn't do it. You know, like put a little pocket here or something, or a little slide, whatever you want. It's kind of one of those things that once you get started, there's just so many different little things you can do if you really want to. So like this probably needs some kind of decoration on it just to make it cuter, and this little pocket down here. But that's just the basic, easy premise of doing it. You know, it's just an envelope, old envelopes that I had, probably from one of my kids' graduations or something, who knows. And I thought I would just use them up and see how it works out. So there's that. So stay tuned for the tutorial on how to do it.